Hi everyone, it's Laura here and I'm back from Disneyland Paris. I definitely have a Disney blues, I definitely think it's a thing. But I thought I would show you some of the things that I got while I was over at Disneyland Paris in September. I am in the middle of sorting out my vlogs, so if you're into that sort of thing, please stay tuned. I'm not sure how good they'll be, but I tried. So I'm in the middle of putting them together. So if you are into Disney vlogs and Disney in general, please give my channel a wee subscribe and like this video and things, and hopefully you will see more content soon. So I was very lucky enough to go back to Disneyland Paris this year for September. I went with my mum and we stayed in the Golden Forest Club in Sequoia Lodge. So before I kind of get into the merch that I bought, I'll show you a few free bits. And again, I'm not meaning to brag or anything, it's just, you know, people like these sort of videos and I like filming them and I like watching what other people buy too. But anyway, so because we stayed in a Disney hotel, we got some Disney toiletries, so I do have a fair pile here of bits because I just took it all, but hopefully you can see that okay. It's a bit sunny. This is just a bar of soap, got a couple of them, and then we also got like shampoos, conditioners, and they have these little Mickey ears on them which are so cute. So I got a fair few of them, and also we got given body balm and shower gels too. So I took all of them home with me. I have a stash of Disney toiletries in the cupboard which I found a few months ago, and I laid them all out and took a picture. I was like, oh wow. But even though I know I have that stash, I'm going to add more to it. What can I say? Then, because we were in the Golden Forest, we got the turn down service at night time. So you got chocolate coins on the pillows. So the chocolate coins, hopefully you can see it, have like Disney characters in them and things, so it's really cute. It just says Disney on it, it doesn't say Disneyland Paris exclusive. Then also your magic pass and also your key card for the room still has the 30th branding. You know, it's like a hard card. Back in the days when these were paper. Does anyone remember that? But yeah, it's got the 30th logo, so it's a nice little keepsake too. And then it was my birthday, so I ended up having to get 2 of these because they kept breaking. The pin kept coming off, but I got a happy birthday button. The hotel, if you ask, they might have, but on this particular trip we kept getting told to go to the city hall in the main park, or there's the studios kind of guest services as you go in as well. I think a lot of people forget about the guest services that's in the studios, so if they keep saying, oh we're out, try there, because I had no bother whatsoever, even though later in the day getting a birthday badge, and I even got one from my mum just saying that she was celebrating. So yeah, these were like I know a lot of people go or have like birthday trips even though it might not be their actual birthday, but I couldn't believe the amount of cast members and even just guests that came up to goes, oh happy birthday. It was really lovely. Then we were staying at the Sequoia Lodge, so there was this little postcard with Bambi on it I thought was really cute, so I just kept that. And then this was what our Golden Forest stuff came in, so I just kept that. Hopefully you can see it. I kept that with like the map and things, and then just random little bits that I kind of got given throughout the holiday. So we kept some of these coasters, and also we took some napkins back with us as well, because I'm a complete Disney nut, my mum's a complete Disney nut, my husband, not so much. And me and mum were joking about, oh, we could take back napkins and coasters so that our Christmas table at Christmas time can have like Disney napkins and stuff on them. And then the joke became like, no, we need to do this. So we were taking an extra napkin every night. So I've got to keep these all nice. I'm going to use them on Christmas Day. My husband's going to think I'm completely bonkers. He already thinks I'm completely bonkers, but more so. One day we went to the sweet shops like counter, and we got something, and the guy saw my birthday badge. She was like, oh, you can get 2. So my mum was a bit like, what? So because she only got 1 sticker, but I got 2, and it just says Disneyland Paris on these, so they're quite cute. And here's more coasters. We also went to the Skyliner bar, so I kept one of the napkins because it says Skyliner on it. That's in the Marvel Hotel. Then, because we have the turn down service as well, you get given these like collectible story cards. So because we were there 4 nights in the Compass Club, it's just like little cards, and then it just says random stuff on the back, little stories, I think. So I kept them as well because it said collectible. And then what else? Well, that was another Sequoia Lodge card, because we had to do 1 night just in a standard Sequoia Lodge room, because our flight got cancelled. So that's how I ended up with 2 of them. A few more stickers, including, well, another one of them, and this is a Sequoia Lodge sticker. One of the cast members, he was lovely, was in the shop, and he's like, oh, I'll just give you all these little bits I can find. And he was like, oh, because I mentioned about my little boy that was at home, and he's like, oh, does he like the trading cards? So these are little, like, safety cards, but it's Timon and Pumbaa themed, that kids kind of like to collect and things. And along with that, he's given me this little fun book. I'm not really sure what, it's just, I guess, an activity book, I think. Again, to do with safety and things. So I'll be giving that to my little boy later on. I suggested to people, if you've been before, or even if you've not been, maybe a way to save just literally a few quid is to take reusable shopping bags. I kick myself when I forget a Disney shopping bag and think, oh, I've already got Disney ones, I'm gonna have to buy another one. So if you did watch my packing video, you'd have seen that I was taken with me. But however, I needed another one. So they actually didn't have any of the small ones left, so I had to go for a medium size. This was €3 for the medium one. So what can I say, I've got another one of them in my stash. A drink, put this in the recycling point and they would reuse them, but it says Disney on it and you've technically paid for it, and it has the 30th logo on it, so I kept mine. I don't know if you're meant to, but I did. It's, hey, it's a nice souvenir too, isn't it? And yeah, so champagne on Main Street. I didn't realise till after I got this in the Skyliner bar that they actually still do it in Victoria's, that you can buy it. But this is the 30th anniversary champagne that you can get in the park, and then you get the souvenir glass. It's actually a lot thicker than just, you know, just a cheap flimsy plastic glass. It's actually got a bit of weight to it actually. So it's like gold with a little 30th logo there. So I got mine in the Skyliner bar. What was it, got a crack in it? No, it's just the joint. I got mine in the Skyliner bar. I had the champagne just in a normal glass, and then they gave me this to take away. So it's really cute. But I do feel like I need a set. Also in the Skyliner bar, we went for 2 nights. The first night we went, the waitress, she was called Estelle, she was absolutely amazing. She was just so bubbly and things, and she came back over and she says, you know, I can see it's your birthday, I would like to give you a gift. And then she handed me this 30th mug, which is just really, really kind and very, very nice of her, because she didn't have to do that. So yeah, if there's any chance that she's watching this, like, you really did make my day at Estelle, and it was lovely to see you again on the second night. I get a pin for every year I go. I've already got a 2013 pin for going in May, but they actually had a few different varieties still. So this time round, to commemorate this trip, I got the Chippendale with the castle, and it says 2023, not 13, 23 on it. And then I would normally get a hotel pin. I already have a Sequoia Lodge pin, but I thought they had new ones released, but couldn't see any, so I didn't get one, but it's okay, I've got a year. And then I have started collecting these Stitch pins where he's like, it's like that Stitch crashes Disney kind of thing, but it's like attractions in Disneyland Paris. So this one here, he's mimicking the Maleficent dragon. And for some reason there's this, I don't know if you can see him there, this little chicken thing in like these collections. And then this one here is him being one of the playing cards, painting the roses red. Again, there's that little chicken thing. I don't remember him in the movie, so I have no idea who he is. But these were orange. And then I've also started collecting, it was quite expensive when these got released on the Saturday that we were there, and I was like, oh mum, I need this pin, this pin, this pin, and she's like, how many are you getting? So I think her eyes are open to the pin addiction I've got. But hey ho. This was a pink one. I can't remember what the prices are. I think pink's higher up. So this is kind of, again, is some of the characters get involved in the attractions. So this one is Minnie Mouse being a hula girl in It's a Small World. And then there was a Daisy Duck one. Again, this is pink, and she's got clogs on, and more like she's in Holland. And then they released a few more of them in the Big Thunder Mountain themed. So this was slightly bigger. This was yellow, slightly bigger pin, and that's Daisy with the engine. And then I don't know why there's 2 of Minnie Mouse, but I got both of them. So this is her with the goat. She's not looking too pleased. This is an orange pin, and then this one here, oh, it's got a dangly bit. Come on, dangly bit. There we go. So this is also yellow, and it's just like a little post with a lamp on it, and it dangles. So that's very cute. So for my husband, I got him some Stitch Haribo. We get them quite a lot of the time. They're like almost like the fried eggs, so it's got the mallowy bit at the bottom, but they're like crocodiles. And as soon as I showed him it, they have vanished. I don't know where he's taken them. He's probably finished them, took them to work with him. But I got them for part of his kind of little gift taken back. I got some of these, and I use these for like if I'm sending like little Disney parcels or things. I have a little tub that I put these in. So these are just little chocolates. These are €7 for the big bag. I think these would make good like gifts for if like you work somewhere that's got a fair few people. These would be quite good to just, you know, take back. I have done that in the past for people at my work. So they're nice. And then for my two sisters-in-law, I've got them a little gift, but I also picked up these two little boxes of mini cookies. These I think were €4. No, these were €3 each. Again, these are quite cute little gift ideas. €3, and yeah, this is just a little box. Obviously, taking them back's a bit risky, but very cute. So I've got one each for my sisters-in-law. It's kind of a thank you for looking after my little boy and things. Then a request from my little boy was he wanted some biscuits, so I picked him up one of these. So the small one's €3, and they're just like chocolate chip. This big one is €5. I don't know, like weight wise, what the difference is. This is 60 grams worth of biscuits. This is 95. €2 difference. But he likes these, so he's itching to get hold of these to try one again. But yeah, these are really nice actually. And they've got the characters on them. And then some of the bits and bobs that I bought. They have these little like big head, little feet characters. I was so excited when I saw this range because they have Miko and Percy from Pocahontas, and that's my favourite Disney movie, and characters as well. But I got Percy on my last trip, but the Miko, he doesn't look quite right, and it's really annoying because I really want him because you don't get much merch with them on. So I didn't get him because he just doesn't look quite right. But me and Mum, we went to see the Frozen sing-along show thing, and Sven's in it, and he is very, very cute. And I thought I'll have to get Sven because it just reminds me of the show. So yeah, he's very cute, and he was, how much were you? €12. So these little guys are €12. And then when we were there, they started releasing a few new Christmas bits. So one thing I did get, which I will briefly show you because I'm going to put it in for my little boys, maybe like Christmas Eve box or something. Unfortunately, the packaging has got damaged a little bit, but it looks like a little bauble or like a little snow globe, and it's got Stitch on it, but it's actually like bubble bath. It was only a few euros as well. Oh no, a few euros. It was €10. It's maybe quite pricey, isn't it? I think it's the packaging that drew me to it because he loves Stitch. But yeah, so that's going to go in his Christmas Eve box. And then they also had this Frozen collection that came out. So I've actually got a couple of Mad Beauty palettes that are Disney inspired. So I couldn't resist buying this. These are €20 in Disney. So this is a Frozen themed one, and the colours on it are just really, really pretty. So you kind of have, hopefully you can see, like blues and kind of cold shades here, and then more like purples and bronzy kind of ones here. So I thought that was like a really good variation of shades. And plus in my villains collection, I've got this gold, and it's literally like gold glitter, and in here they've got this like iridescent white one, which I am very excited to try out. So yeah, that's something I treated myself to. This one is a bit of an odd one, but I couldn't help myself. They've had these for years, and on my last trip they only had a few varieties left, and this time this was the only one I could find, so they're clearly doing away with them. Yes, I have just turned 30, but I've always thought they look really, really pretty. They're really cute. Be quite a nice way for, like, you know, a keepsake. It's not just tat. But I've always been like, am I too old really for it? But the last time I went, I was like, you know, I really, really actually want one. I was hoping to get like a Rapunzel one or something. Couldn't find it, so I never ended up getting. But when I saw this as the last one left, and actually it's my mum's favourite princess, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. This is a little music box. So these are €20. You just get all sorts of characters. They look very pretty on the top. It's like a hard cardboard, I think. But inside you have the characters. She's still in a wee plastic baggie. So I'll try to stop her a second. So she's just very pretty, and I just thought it'd be nice, maybe a way to put some keepsakes and things in. So yeah, don't judge, I bought one. Another thing I got myself, I've got one of these already. I've got a Tigger one. I absolutely love it in the morning because it's such a nice big mug. But I want to just get another one in case, you know, like I've got someone over, or one's in the wash. Just a nice big mug, like this thing is the size of my face. But I went for the Tinkerbell one. These have been in Disney for years. But yeah, I always love this print every time I see it. She's looking a bit worse for wear, and on the backs it says mornings aren't magical. So yeah, and this was €15. And then another little thing that I've got for my little boy, which will go in his Christmas Eve box. I've done this for a few years. COVID didn't help though when I couldn't get over to Disney, but they take out slightly different ones every year. It's like these little baubles that open up, and they've got chocolates in them. So we have a few of these actually on our tree. So I picked up one that I'm pretty sure is different to what we've got. So yeah, it's a nice little bauble, obviously, because it's like hard, not to worry about breaking. And then there's also chocolates in there which he'll enjoy, and this was €7. So if you maybe find some of the decorations are a bit pricier, because they are around about 10, 15 euros, this is a bit cheaper. So it's quite cute. It's got Mickey Mouse and it says Joyous Noel on the back. But then I also had to get myself a Christmas ornament. I couldn't get it in May because they had absolutely nothing. So their merchandise game's definitely getting better. You can, if you've been to Disney before, you can tell that the shops are a bit more sparse because there's a lot more room, because they don't have as many like units and things around the shop. But it is getting better. So I went for this one. This is one of the kind of half glass, well, it's like a glass bubble that's got cut out, and it's got Chip and Dale in there building a Mickey snowman. It's just very, very cute. And this one was €15. As well as it being really cute, I went for this one because it's quite lightweight as well. A lot of the Disney ornaments can be quite heavy. So I would definitely suggest, you know, picking it up as well as just checking the faces to make sure you're happy with the paintwork. So I got him. Then two things I got. The gifts I got for my sisters-in-law. were just soap dispensers. So I've already got, but I picked these up. These were 15 euros each. They were reduced, so but yeah, I got them that, so they'll have this in their cookies as a wee thank you. And then for my husband, as well as the sweeties that he has demolished, I have got him this little Lego set, so that'll keep him busy. A few requests from my little boy for things that he wanted, one being those biscuits, another thing being a Stitch cup. Like I said, May, it was really terrible for merchandise. We knew that they had these, but they didn't have them in stock, so he asked if I could look out for one, and they had plenty this time. So it's just one of these small, not like plastic, I'm not sure what you would call this material, cups with Stitch on it. He's got a few of these that are like the anniversary cups, so but he wanted a Stitch one, so I got him that, and it was just €6 for that one there, and they had a few different variations of it. And then something I picked up for him that he didn't know he was getting was this little puzzle. I thought it was really cute. I could only see Big Thunder Mountain and also Small World ones. These were €10, and it's a 100-piece jigsaw puzzle. So this, I think, is what the puzzle will look like. So it comes in this cute little box. I think it is very, very cute, and a very nice little gift to give someone. So he's excited to open that and do that. Another thing I got, I didn't buy the photo pass, but one thing that I knew I wanted was at least one photo with a character. My mum was in the photos as well, but she's like, no, you have to get this one, because this one's like, she goes, it's really cute. So I got a temporary photo pass when I went to meet the character, so then you use this and go to either the hotels or some of the shops that deal with photo pass, and they can show you all the different photos that you've taken, and then there's a few different options that you can go for. I just decided to go for the one print without a frame, and it was €15, and if I added any other photos after that, every photo would be like €9. So I just went for the one. So this was me meeting Minnie Mouse in her Parisian outfit. It was a very, very long line, but it was worth it for the photo, and she looks so cute. I knew I wanted a bit of glassware because it was going to be my 30th. When I was there for my 25th, I got the Rapunzel flower, which I had to replace at my last trip because it smashed. But it's still my 25th like thing that I got. I was thinking that I would want the rose in the little bell jar, but I kept seeing this and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just go for this. So this is the Mickey hand. So you just sit like this, and it's like frosted glass and with the little glove details and things. I just think it's just really cute. I think you can possibly stand it that way as well if you wanted. They also had like a Stitch claw as well, which was quite cute. But no, I thought I'd go for the Mickey one. It is fairly weighty, and that came in a little box like this, and it was $39.99. And then the last purchase I made, which was probably the most expensive purchase, I couldn't resist. They had heaps of these around the parks, and every time you picked one up you just wanted to take one home. So then my next dilemma after I decided I wanted one was which one to get, because there was a few different characters. But in the end I just went for the main man himself, and it's one of these cuddlies. So they look at like really sleepy, and they're like floppy, and they're quite big, and they're like super soft. They're 50 euros, but there is just something about just giving these things a hug. There's just, I don't know, the stress just leaves your body when you give it a hug. Honestly, very therapeutic, I think. So that's how I'm talking my way into justifying paying 50 quid for one and not getting my little boy one. And maybe next time. But yeah, oh, they're just so cuddly. And I must admit, I did see not just kids going around with these, but a few adults, you know, with these under their arms. So yeah, he's very cute. But that is pretty much my haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like this sort of videos, please subscribe, because I will have vlogs coming up very soon. But yeah, thank you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.